Hey guys, it's Amber Sinclair from the Sinclair Family channel. This is vlog number 3. And if you guys can tell by the title, it's going to be a very emotional vlog. In the beginning of August, we ended up having an issue. I think it was the beginning or the mid of August, but my grandpa ended up suffering from a stroke and a seizure. Maybe I think 2 seizures it was. I don't remember. It's been happening since August, but it's very emotional to talk about right now because it's very hard, And it's just so be prepared in case you see me crying a little bit because it's really emotional. So he ended up suffering from a stroke and a seizure. He was in the hospital. The next day, I didn't go to work. I called out. I went up to the hospital to go see him. He was laying down on the hospital bed, all connected with tubes and all that kind of stuff. It was really, really tough to see him like that. And it was just really hard, especially for everybody that was going on with everything. But it was really, really very tough. And it's just, So I was like, okay, so he's just had a seizure and a stroke, so he should be fine after a couple of days. But then they said that he had a brain tumor in his head. So we were like, okay, so there's a brain tumor in his head, so he has a tumor. Is it cancerous? Is it not? So the doctors were like, we're going to do a CT scan and double check on that. When they came back, they pretty much said that, oh, I don't think it's going to be cancerous or anything. So we were like, that was great news. They said that it wasn't going to be cancerous, so he's going to be perfectly fine. A couple days later, we find out he ended up having cancer in his brain, and it was stage 4. Stage 4 glioblastoma. That is what it's pronounced. It's pronounced glioblastoma. I've never, ever heard of that kind of cancer. I'm already trying to tear up now because now straight from here it gets emotional. So he was really, really sick. He was just not wanting to get any treatment done. He didn't want treatment done. He didn't want to go to doctor's appointments. He just wanted to stay home. So it was really hard to see all that happen out of the blue because all of a sudden, just snap right there, he gets really ill in August, and then we find out he has stage 4 brain cancer, and we are all suffering just really, really bad. And a couple months passed. He's still getting worse. He ended up losing his memory, and he kept on trying to do certain other things. And November 20th of 2022, I got a phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning saying he stopped breathing. And so I got up, I got dressed, and by the time I got there, he was already gone. He was dead. I literally stood there and looked at him on the bed, dead. I was heartbroken, shattered. I couldn't understand what was going on after when I realized that he lost his battle to cancer. The one thing I really hate the most, it took him from me and everybody else. For something that just happened back in August ended up being this worse, and then the next thing you know, he's no longer with us. Go away. Thank you. Sorry, guys. So I stood there, literally looked at him, laid there dead, on the bed, touched my hand on him, and I know he couldn't hear me, and I know he could possibly hear me in his heart. I'm so sorry, Papa. That's what I said. I can't believe something like this happened all of a sudden, and now we just lose you. And it's a very emotional story to talk about, because that was my very last grandpa, and I had to witness everything. I had to even witness watching them literally take him and wrap him up and a bunch of things. And to this day, it still hurts. Because I had to witness everything. Everything. I does not tell you how much I really miss him. My husband's been with me throughout the whole time, giving me hugs, telling me he's in your heart, it's okay, he's not in pain, he's not hurting anymore. I understand all that. But you weren't there having to look directly down at him dead and having to see them wrap him up. You weren't there at 3 o'clock in the morning having to witness everything. Everything. And it's probably going to haunt me for the rest of my life. My grandpa was a very great man. And there's a lot of stuff I wish I could have done with him before all this happened. But I never got a chance to do everything. His funeral is this month. And that's going to be even the more toughest thing I had to go through again. And then saying goodbye one more time. He got cremated. My grandma has his ashes at her house in an urn. I have not been to my grandma's ever since that day, and I'm afraid to go inside that house because I'm afraid I'm gonna have some bad memories. Like I already do. Like, it's hard for me to sleep at night because I have visions of the day that I went there to witness everything. And I never had to deal with that. That was my first time having to look down at somebody who was dead. Looking at them dead. I just couldn't believe my eyes. I couldn't. Very emotional story. I miss my grandpa so very much, and he was my last one and the only one that I loved entirely. I mean, I loved my other grandpas, but he's my last one. I do have a step-grandpa, but that's from my stepdad's side, and I don't see them very often, so that's ain't really my side of the family really much. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little upset when he dies, but not as bad as this one did. Because the one thing I hate the most took him from me. I had to deal with this 3 times with other people, and now I have to deal with it again. And this one is just hurting really bad. It's been hurting everybody. Even my little brother, Gavin, was crying, and I've never ever seen my little brother cry before. Never. That was the first time. It hurt everybody. Everybody that was surrounded by him that day cried. I just couldn't understand what was going on anymore. Stuff like this happens, I understand. And he's always going to be with me. But I'm always going to have that memory at 3 o'clock in the morning on November 20th, having to look down at him dead. It was so hard. Very hard. So I hope you guys try not to cry during this emotional thing, because I was crying. But I can possibly get a 10 out of 10 feeling that you all were going to cry during this emotional story. But my lunch is almost done. I'm hungry, really hungry. Gabriel just had his. Where is he? I'm going to show you how. You guys probably hadn't seen how big he's gotten lately. But there he is. What are you doing?
I'm crossing the lava.
You're crossing the lava?
Yeah.
Want to say hi to people on YouTube? No? I guess still gotta get him dressed. I'm sorry you guys have to see that. But he's just in a diaper right now. But we'll get more onto all those other things officially. His potty train's doing very well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button. Comment down below, out of all your family members who have lost their lives to cancer, how bad was the cancer? What stage was it? What type was it? My whole family and all of us could really use the support for you guys. We could use your prayers and all that kind of stuff to help us get through this loss. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy the video and try not to cry during it like I did when I was trying to explain everything. I'll see you guys next time. I plan on making a video, and who knows, it might be a very long time, I don't know, but the main reason why I hadn't been on YouTube is because of all this emotional stuff going on and being able to post things like this, especially with the vlogs and stuff. But eventually, well, I'll try to make a vlog of Christmas eventually, hopefully, see how that goes. I don't know how it's gonna go, but we'll see. Tomorrow I'm going over to my cousin's house for dinner, so I might make a video there. I don't know, but we'll find out eventually. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smash that like button, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and comment down below, letting all me and my family know your prayers and give us your thoughts. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your guys' day. Bye.